This week on Hero Complex.
I've picked a hero who's got a lot of stick recently, but I think he's done a lot right. I've picked Gareth Southgate. He came from adversity. He missed the penalty in yeah.
I've picked Michael Collins, the leader of the IRA during the War of Independence.
Do you think he still gets a discount at pizza?
But what, from the grave? Southgate, sorry, not Collins.
Michael Collins ordered a large, but he only got a medium.
Yeah. 6 slices are missing.
We could have won the Euros by the time this comes out.
Well, if my grandmother had wheels, she'd be a whore on wheels. Finally, someone's come to save me. It's IRA leader Michael Collins on the moon. Welcome to the Hero Complex podcast, the podcast with 3 of the handsomest men ever, debating who's a hero and who is a zero. Big fat zero. With me as always, 2 of the finest comedians in the land, Hugh Peacock.
Hello.
And Adam Green.
Hi, Pat.
I'm Patrick Brosnahan. Let's get ready to rumble. Was that fun? That's fun.
Liked it a lot.
Yeah. When a hero comes along. Boys, how have we been? We're in the midst of summer.
Yes.
People are preparing their summer plans. I'm off to a wedding this weekend. Adam, you've recently been to a wedding. Mm-hmm. Do you have any tips?
Right. Weddings, they kind of make you kind of mix your drinks a lot.
Right.
Don't do that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just stick to one, stick to the wine or the beer.
Get onto cider nice and early.
Yeah.
Pay for it if you have to. Don't try and do it on the cheap. You'll only regret it. Have the champagne when you need to.
How would you do it on the cheap? Do you mean like sneaking cans into the ceremony?
No, I said don't try and do it on the cheap.
When the bottles go around the wine.
They give you wine on the table, but try and get a cider in before then.
Right,
don't drink the wine and then move on to cider.
Okay, sure.
By the time you throw a couple of shots on top, you're going to be fucking like out of your mind. Mm. Then you start saying stuff to your girlfriend, and then it's like...
No risk of that happening? She's deaf.
The sign language is very clear.
Yeah. Yeah.
For the listeners.
Oh, I did the fingers, you know.
For the listeners, he just signed the N-word. You should really stop calling your girlfriend that.
It's the only word I know in sign language.
Yeah. So what do you mean you kept calling your deaf girlfriend the N-word? I don't know. It's anyway, this is our love language. Yeah. So don't get drunk. Yeah, that's because it's not your day. You got to be sort of respectable, right?
Yeah.
It's a ceremony.
People want you to be pissed, but they want you to be the right level of pissed.
Yeah.
And you and I can get very pissed if we want to.
Yeah, sure.
So, you know, you got to watch
Which is
out
weird
for
considering how big we are. We can when we give it a college try.
We can drink. But
What's is there an open bar at this wedding?
Well, this here's the thing. We don't know if there's an open bar because I was told there's an open bar, but she thinks open bar means the bar is open.
Your friend is marrying an idiot.
So like, yeah, of course it's open bar. Why would the bar be closed? I'm like, do you know what open bar? Yeah, the bar's open. No, is it? I'm not talking opening hours. Is it free or is there something behind the bar?
Yeah.
What time do they ring the little bell? Yeah.
You don't see a lot of open bars anymore.
Well, you see a lot of we've put something behind the bar, or you bring booze to weddings now. I think.
Yeah.
You get 4 kegs and like 10 cases of wine.
People used to do an open bar when it was like 20p a pint. It's a bit different now. It's £7.
Yeah, and there's always
wedding venues will overcharge.
Yeah,
well.
and there's always like a couple of wanker cousins who for some reason all they drink is double whiskies now.
Yeah. You weren't drinking that yesterday.
Yeah. No, yesterday you were drinking fucking Leck out of a tap.
Yeah.
Out of a sewer drain. Yeah.
I also know for a fact that hotels, because they'll always be down on stock, the first thing they do when somebody orders an open bar is they put through everything they're down.
Yeah.
So
so
they just make you pay for it.
Yeah, it's like
hotels are scumbags. I'm coming for you, hotels.
Yeah. My marriage is a failure, but I saved this Riverside hotel from bankruptcy. That's nice. Hugh, any tips?
No, I haven't been to that many weddings. I've been to a few, but what I like to do is before. So Adam's advice was don't try to do it on the cheap. What I like to do is in my hotel room have a couple of bottles of vodka.
No.
Swoop back there and like order a Coke, top it up with vodka. that's what
I think is that a bit too drunk?
This is a great tip, but for the wrong reasons. Have booze in your room, but when they do shut the bar, you can go, I've got a couple of bottles at mine, come back to mine.
Yeah.
Because trying to buy booze in a place you're unfamiliar with at 2 a.m, ain't gonna happen.
And to lure a lady back to your room, it's nice to have a bit of a.
If you're trying to trick a lady,
my God,
best to have something to.
As you know, sending off the drunken DMs is a 50-50 proposition at best.
Right, so cool. You want to be like the way you're sort of drunk enough, like little, when you do a little dance with the flower girl. Does that look cute?
Yeah, no, dance with the mum of the person you know.
Yeah. That's cute, like a wartime dance. Like, so you made bullets for the military.
How old was it?
It might be like the Vietnam War, maybe.
Yeah, that always goes down well. If you have a dance with them, and then don't not dance. Make sure you're seen on the dance floor by your bride and groom. Then once they've seen you, get the fuck off there as quickly as possible and go to the smoking area for the foreseeable future. Yeah, and then afterwards you go to the pretty girl and they're like, I have 7 bottles of vodka in my room.
I've got your family tied.
I've got 7 bottles of vodka in my room and signal doesn't work there. Do you want to come?
Yeah, do you have any mixer? I've got a couple of pots of yogurt. Or we could just drink it straight until. Do you want to see who can drink the most? Then you wake up in a cell. Whose blood is this? Luckily, it's only yours, Patrick.
A tale as old as time.
You smashed a bottle of vodka on your head and try to kiss someone.
Yeah, so there's a few tips.
Cool.
Going to a wedding.
Yeah, I think.
Comment down below what you think your tips for a wedding will be. Like, help Pat out.
Oh yes, I'm going to one in August. This was probably coming out at the right time. So if you have tips, 100%.
Leave them in. Tips: what to do at a wedding. Should there be a ceasefire? Is the Nations League tournament a waste of time, or shall we go back to friendlies? Should it be England versus Panama in the middle of September again, or shall we have the Nations League? Other big questions: is there a God? And why doesn't he fucking listen to me? Questions like
Feel
that.
free to just answer one of those questions.
Yeah, the ceasefire one.
No, the wedding one. The wedding's
one,
light and fluffy. It's the ceasefire one.
How much do you
Obviously, they don't want a ceasefire.
How much do you think is the right number of people to have at a wedding party? Let's say, how many groomsmen, how many bridesmaids?
Well, a wedding party, I don't know.
Well, let's say how many groomsmen?
3 to 5 groomsmen.
I think 3
plus a best man.
3, 3 and a best man, maybe.
Yeah, maybe.
The one I'm going to, 11 bridesmaids.
Insanity.
That's a lot.
Pure fucking insanity.
I think there was 6 or 7 at the one I was at recently.
Yeah, but there's usually more bridesmaids than groomsmen.
I think they're supposed to match up.
That's why, and they like cock off with each other.
Yeah.
I'm married. Sorry, you're the best man. You got to fuck the maid of honor.
Sorry.
Are you trying to ruin my wedding?
It's bad luck if you don't have sex with the maid of honor.
Get out of the room, fuck her. I'll be watching. You're ruining my wedding here.
Yeah.
Don't come soft.
That does sound hot.
I've never been. Have you ever been part of a wedding party?
No, I'm in one next year.
Are you?
Yeah, I've been part of a groomsman next year.
Yeah.
You have?
Yeah, a couple.
Yeah? I've never been asked. I'm asked to do a lot of funerals.
Yeah. Can you stand by my side while we burn this person?
Yeah. I'm asked to do a lot of readings at funerals.
Oh, right, yeah.
And
that's nice.
Carry stuff.
Yeah.
I've carried stuff at funerals. Stuff.
The person.
Yeah. Do you want to carry my bags for me?
I was best man for my dad twice.
Oh, awesome.
All right.
I was best man for a guy called Ryan Morrissey, who absolutely Judased me. He it was during COVID, and he was like, "Oh, don't worry, it's not going to be like a normal wedding. There won't be speeches or anything like that." And I was like, "Cool." Then I was driving down to his wedding. I was on the M25. Phone call comes in. He's like, "Oh, by the way, slight change of plan. There is to be speeches now."
Oh,
it's like, I'm going to murder you.
You can't do that.
Yeah, I know.
Actually, I went to a wedding one time. It was. Do you remember comedian William Lee?
Yes.
Yeah, it was his wedding.
Very nice guy.
Lovely guy. So I was very lucky to be invited to his wedding, and the bride's uncle was doing the MC.
Oh yeah, please tell us. This is great. Yeah.
So he was MCing the whole like the wedding reception bit of.
Yeah.
So not just the speeches. As people were coming in and the food was coming in, he's emceeing that. So he's going, come in, welcome. As the chicken turns up, take one piece out of the bucket and pass it to your left.
I love that. That's so funny.
And then there might be people who you don't know here, so turn to your left and tell them you don't know who they are and don't care or something like that. But then he went, right, now it's time for the speeches. And then he was just going around with a microphone, handing it to people. He got father of the bride here, so you go, okay, speech, yeah, that's fine.
Yeah.
The groom. We've got Auntie Doris here. Big up Auntie Doris. Come on, give it up for Auntie Doris. Auntie Doris, what you got to say to the happy couple? And Doris would be like, very happy for you. It's like, yeah, give it up for Doris. She was great. Okay, Steve. Steve runs the bookmakers at the corner. Like, Steve, what do you reckon? Yeah. I give this a 2-to-1 shot and working out. Thanks very much, Steve.
This is great. I love that. That is. I mean, if it was my wedding, I'd be probably mortified, maybe. But.
So many people just going. Congratulations.
Yeah.
Like, I was actually offended I wasn't asked to do a speech because out of the 200 people there, probably about 40 speeches were given.
Yeah. As a groomsman, I was like, I keep asking, do you want me to make a speech? Like, it's not traditional. Only best man. I was like, okay. I'm trained. Trained.
I do funny speeches for a living.
Yeah.
Yeah, this was before I was doing comedy as well, so I didn't even have the locker of dick jokes to fall back on.
You just up there doing the best man speech, going, I'd fight Hitler on the beach.
This penguin doesn't love me back.
Yeah, that would be it.
Yeah, I was at a close friend's wedding quite recently, and the fact when I'm not asked to MC a wedding, I'm always like, "What is going on?" I do that professionally. You've asked him. He gets anxiety at social speaking. Like, okay, fine, have a shit wedding. I don't care.
Fine. No laughter.
This out to you, wedding from last weekend.
No, not that one. I was a plus one at a wedding.
Yeah,
I don't expect to be asked then.
It'd be so funny if the priest was like, "Joe, what? Actually, we've got Adam here. Would you do the ceremony?"
My best mate.
Yeah, that's true. I was asked to be best man for a friend's wedding.
Best mate.
I was asked to be best man, and I think the person listens to this, and so I'm sure I'm going to get a DM about how I've got the story wrong. But I was asked to be...
Put the comments, don't DM it. Put it in the comments.
Fucking put in the comments. We'll deal with this on air, because I was hurt. Made best man, but then they decided to elope.
So
instead of getting married in the UK, they eloped to New York to get married. And it's like, oh, you can come if you want. And it's like, I'd go to New York in 2 weeks' notice. I am a student, or depending on the year, I'm a financial journalist or comedian. I don't know. I didn't have the money.
Yeah, mate.
Some other guy went and was the best man, or the witness. And then
were they murdered?
Yeah. I was the witness of these two people's murder. Who else was there? Just me. I got your witness in there. Because you're the witness, it can't be you. Yeah, I saw it happen. What did you see? My hands on the throat. Got you. I should have taken that improv course.
What did you see? Yes, and.
Yes, and. I'll kill you, you stupid bitch. But then they're like, oh, you can still be the best man at the reception. I didn't go.
Nice.
Yeah.
Brosnahan. Hey.
Yeah.
Friend of Brosnahan. Fuck you.
Yeah.
I'm sure
put that in the comments.
I'm sure we're going to get a message. Do you remember you tried to get off my wife 2 weeks before the wedding and that's why you were uninvited? I'm like, oh, is that the story?
Were you uninvited?
No, I'm making up.
Did you try and get off with his wife?
No, but I'm sure we're going to get DMs like, the story's different.
Yeah. You successfully got off with his wife.
Yeah.
Take that. Your wife's a whore.
In the comments.
Your whore wife.
You might be saying they're divorced now, so.
Well, good news all around. Pat's an out to fuckers when she wants.
Yeah, you got divorced. Yeah. So I'll be married soon. I'm going to sign up for one of those reality shows.
Nice.
Love is Blind or something.
Nice.
Yeah.
And Tone Deaf. Hey, just tone deaf.
Jesus Christ.
Wait, what? Tone deaf?
I think what he's saying is that you can't sing.
I can bloody sing.
Well, then, Pat, I think you got to put your money where your mouth is.
Don't know that one. But I mean, no.
Could you give us that Cher rendition you gave us earlier?
Do you believe that one? I can't sing more than that because of copyright. Do you believe? No. Like an angel. That's angelic.
The original type of angel, which was like sort of screaming ball of eyes, as opposed to like little naked child with wings.
That attracted sailors to the shore. Yeah, they just open their legs. Oh, is that a pussy? Turn the wheel around. We're going to that island.
We've been at sea for too long, my friend.
Why are we going to that island? I'm sick of sucking your dick, Nigel. Nigel the pirate.
Captain Nigel.
Captain Nigel.
Look at me. I am Captain Nigel now.
Yeah. No, I'm the captain here. We're going to continue sucking my dick. No, but there's women over there. Oh, well, they don't have dicks. That's the point, Captain.
I've become very accustomed to dicks.
Wait, so hang on, they're going to peg us? No, they have vaginas, Captain. Well, hang on. Let me get this straight. So you're sucking my dick, and well, she's pegging me. No. What? No, we're just going to have standard sex then. Hang on.
Why did we join the Navy?
Yeah. You don't get this shit with the Air Force, which will be invented in 200 years.
How long do you think you'd have to be at sea for before you'd consider getting off with a dude?
4 minutes.
Have we left the dock yet?
Pat gets on the Uber boat.
Hello. Don't worry, I'm straight.
The guy's like, please get off the rear of the boat. He's like, I'll be getting off of the rear of it.
Where is the poop deck? Is that where we have the bomb stuff? Sorry, I've been on this boat for it seems like forever. We haven't hit our first stop. Tower Bridge. I can see Blackfriars Station. I believe I'm getting a touch of scurvy.
The Thames Clipper is great.
It's banging. That is the best way to travel around London.
But
it's like £6 or something.
Oh, I got charged like £40 the other day.
What? You did it wrong.
I must have done it wrong.
Not tap out.
I did tap out.
Maybe it's gone up.
But
yeah,
what I
did
do was I got on and then went to the end and then came back. So I think it might be like based on how long you're on it. Yeah.
There's a bar in it, right?
There's a bar.
There is.
Yeah.
So
only public transport with a bar. Did you spend it at the bar?
It's possible.
Yeah. So this is an open bar. No, the bar is
open. No, but it's possible that it all went through as a TfL charge. If that's the case, then that makes perfect sense.
Yeah. Well, we'll look into that. But yeah, it's best way to travel.
It's class, yeah. Love it. It was my first time ever going on it. I thought it was unreal.
Yeah. You see it's like a greatest hits of all the sights of London as well. Like Big Ben, London Eye, Tower Bridge.
Oxo Tower.
Yeah.
Oxo Tower.
Canary Wharf.
Battersea Power Station.
Battersea Power Station, yeah.
Just like, bam,
Barking Riverside. Oh, Barking Riverside, what a beauty you are.
I want a tower, and I want to name it after those disgusting cubes I have as a snack. Wait, they're stock cubes. What? No, they're like savoury mints.
Think like a chicken mint.
No, they're like chicken flavour and beef flavours. They're like savoury little mints you have. No.
That was that was the only bit of advertising along the Thames for years. You weren't allowed to advertise along the Thames.
Yeah.
But they got around it by having it in window form.
Nice.
So that's how they did
tricky stock cube bastard.
Yeah. And we've got a couple of tricky bastards today in our debates.
Ah, nice.
2 national heroes are competing today. I think both have their own underdog story to tell. Adam, would you like to go first?
Well, Patrick, I've picked a hero who's got a lot of stick recently, but I think he's done a lot right. This is being
he's taking Gareth Southgate.
This has been recorded before England's semi-final win against Holland, or loss.
Netherlands.
Fine.
Where the Neanderthals come from.
Kind of really derailed the whole prepared thing I had here. But
so go Holland.
So we could have won the Euros by the time this comes out. Possibly. And we could have not.
Yeah.
But regardless, Gareth Southgate has still like the best across tournament record of any England manager. So
I know it.
I've picked Gareth Southgate. He came from adversity. He missed a penalty in
Crawley.
Yeah, have you been to Crawley?
I used to live in Crawley, and I can't confirm adversity.
Yeah. Missed a penalty in the semi-finals of the Euros in '96. He managed Middlesbrough to relegation, and then he's since come and become the most consistent England manager that they've had, probably ever. In fact, definitely ever.
They remain consistent in many ways. Because they're not going to win the Euros.
Like a good custard.
Yeah. Right, so I do think they will win the Euros, and if we do, we should bring this out on Monday.
Well, my grandmother had wheels. She'd be a whore on wheels.
She'd be Gino De Campo, the known criminal. If you see Gino De Campo, he's a criminal.
He's a criminal. This criminal was allowed on our television. He saw Paul Young's guitars, and he needs them to impress women. So Gareth Southgate from Adam. Hugh, your hero for this week, please.
I've went a different direction. I have taken a man who is not involved in the Euros in any way. I went to see the Wolf Tones on Friday night, and I was so incredibly blown away by them that I had a reinvigorated.
Yeah, you picked a big wolf.
Wolverine.
Welcome to week 2 of Wolverine. So I have a reinvigorated nationalist spirit. Because it was waning before.
Yeah.
So what I've done is I've picked Michael Collins, the leader of the IRA during the War of Independence, the man who was sadly shot during the Civil War while after taking a deal to get a free Ireland, 26 counties. So yes,
wow. IRA versus irate Manu. A battle for the ages. I think you'll find. When did you first become inspired by your hero? Obviously, it's from an early age in Ireland because it's one of the most national pride countries out there.
The Wolf Tones.
Yeah.
Like, that would have been perfect setup to pick the Wolf Tones. I thought, he's going to pick the Wolf Tones. Great, the Wolf Tones are excellent. Then it go, so I've picked a terrorist.
Freedom fighter.
Yeah.
They're the same thing, just like a soup and and a broth.
Broth, yeah.
Yeah, they're kind of the same thing. Except you only soldiers get one of them. They don't get broth really.
So Michael Collins. When I was a kid, obviously you're taught about him in history class, but then Liam Neeson played him in a fairly Disney-fied movie of it. But it was also it was pretty good. Yeah,
Taken.
Sure. Yeah.
You took my 6 counties.
If you take his 6 counties, he's super angry about it.
He will find you.
Yeah, so that's how I became aware of him, and I suppose the movie just kind of served as a kind of a kind of a support.
Are you taught much about the IRA and Michael Collins at school?
Yeah, it would be pretty much all your history. Well, not all, but like a lot of it.
Because obviously it's quite well known that the English education for history,
the Tudors.
The Empire was pretty cool.
Yeah,
and Henry VIII kept killing wives. That's
he was a bit of a cheeky fucker, wasn't he?
Henry VIII had a boat called the HMS. Anyway, you already told us once.
Do you guys remember the Romans? Well, you will now.
Yeah,
look at this straight.
The
fucking
Vikings,
road.
the Tudors, the whimsical stuff.
World War II, we were the good guys.
Yeah, Oliver Cromwell's painted in, I'm pretty sure, a very different light.
Yeah. Such a different light, yeah. Like a nice pink gel, so it looks fancy and nice.
As opposed to genocidal maniac.
Yeah.
I don't think they even teach you that you cancelled Christmas one year over here to make it like.
I was taught that, yeah.
Yeah,
but
okay.
I've just remembered it now.
Cromwell. You cancelled Christmas. You hate all the Catholics and you hate the Irish, Mr. Cromwell.
It sounds like something someone would claim has happened on Twitter.
Yeah, it does.
This guy, you can't even do Christmas anymore. No, you can't.
Yeah. All the sausages wrapped in bacon, none of them have Christmas written on it because these fucking Muslims eat this shit.
Meanwhile,
they wouldn't have had Christmas on it.
Meanwhile, it's Oliver Cromwell just like, no, it's me. We haven't even invented Muslims yet.
Oliver Cromwell, like on a boat smoking a cigarette. I don't believe in doctors anymore. Part of the Reform Party. And Adam Southgate, a recent hero for English football fans.
Yeah, well, since
it's mixed reviews at the moment. When did he become your hero?
Well, I think he's got a lot of stick and he's done well in adversity.
It's just very fun. Gareth Southgate, like, he's been through tough times.
he's had to choose between Cole Palmer and Saka. Yeah.
Trent in centre defence.
Yeah.
Alexander-Arnold. Why do people keep calling him Trent?
Me and Trent are on first name basis.
Well, if we've known, it's fine.
Yeah.
But it's because his surname is so like clumsy.
Yeah.
That's why.
Yeah.
A double A alliteration doesn't roll off the tongue.
Trent Alexander Armstrong Arnold. Is that a thing?
It's pointless.
Yeah. Well, that entire bit was, He could whip in a good free kick and then sing Sinatra badly. And then, guys, check out Alexander Armstrong's cover of Golden Brown. Awful.
And then hang out with Richard Osman, cohorter.
Yeah. We're just two tall, smart people hanging out with rapists. Play it again, Sam. Please stop raping me. No, Alexander Armstrong, Richard Osman are not rapists, as far as we know.
Allegedly not rapists.
Yeah. I've looked at.
I just know the names of all the rapists.
Sorry, I read a blog.
They keep a detailed ledger.
Yeah, but we're not cool enough to know.
Sorry, Adam, I interrupted. Gareth Southgate has a bit of stick recently, but when first met before the England manager, or.
Well, when I first, he was still playing football when I first came across him.
Yes, of course.
He was at Palace.
You're an aged man.
I am an old man. He's at Palace, Villa, Middlesbrough. I remember him at those.
Yeah.
Still playing.
But it's much maligned because of a certain miss, wasn't it?
And he missed against Germany in the Euros in '96 and then did one hell of a Pizza Hut commercial afterwards. They got that out of him. Yeah. So that was something.
Yeah.
Remember where he wore the paper bag on his head and he sat with, was it Stuart Pearce and who was the other one? Was it Chris Waddle?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Who wasn't in the squad, was he?
Yeah, but he'd missed in 90, right? Which is why he would have been in the other.
And Stuart Pearce had missed in 90 as well. Oh, now I
understand.
Fucking 28 years later.
Yeah. Welcome to the most subtle Pizza Hut advert you've ever seen.
Yeah,
Pizza Hut, get in touch.
Yeah, on a serious note, we're a great brand match for you, Pizza Hut. What the hell are you doing with athletes?
We've got the red here.
I used to work for Pizza Hut.
Did you?
I was a delivery driver, in Aberdeen, and the garlic.
Sounds like a bitch.
This sounds like a wild. Yeah.
No, I generally was.
How did you deliver them?
I had a car.
But can you drive?
Yeah. Not well, but I could drive.
Well enough to deliver a pizza.
No, I'm
not well enough to deliver a beloved princess.
That wasn't him. He alibied out.
I thought she was a pizza. I thought she was supposed to be flat.
Had to get there 30 minutes or less. She's mainly still whole.
She came in sticking the garlic butter. I thought she was a pizza.
Just move the slices around.
Yeah, because you take one and just like move.
Put a table over. That'll keep the
little table. I can offer you some wedges in this trying time. But yeah, I used to deliver all around Aberdeen, and I didn't have a smartphone at the time, and I didn't know anything was in Aberdeen, so I bought a map book, but I didn't have street names on it.
Oh no!
What? How? Why?
So for about 4 out of
what sort of map is this?
It's not an A to Z.
No.
What sort of map is this?
What sort of map is it? I don't think all Pizza Hut employees are telling. Oh, what sort of map is this?
Sorry, man. You that was so weird how you pronounced that, man. What sort of map is this?
What sort of map is this? Patrick Brotherhood, what are you always late?
Deliver pizza to Aberdeen. What sort of map is this? You need a better map.
Was it an ordnance survey map? Was it?
It's kind of, yeah.
So he hopped out, the mountains were high.
I'm currently near a phone box on a hill.
Yeah. I'm near a bollard and a fence.
I seem to have found Wally.
Well, yeah, so about half the deliveries I'd have to call my flatmate and say, can you sort of direct me there?
God. So funny.
And because it was my car, I got an extra 60 pence per delivery.
Nice.
But the car was so old, I was losing out on petrol. So I was getting paid less than minimum wage to deliver pizzas across Aberdeen.
Why didn't you take their car?
I only got the job because I had the car. When I sent them an email in all caps at like 4 in the morning.
I've sent a few of those myself.
Yeah. I need money.
Slipping into Pizza Hut's DMs at 4 in the morning. You up?
Can I get some garlic butter? Well, you better work for it.
We'll meet tomorrow, Pizza Hut, will we?
Let's come on, Pizza Hut. I'll take you for a few drinks and let's see how it goes.
What?
He's definitely talked to someone.
Yeah. I mean, I can tell Pizza Hut stories, or do we want to keep to the debate? I can tell some Pizza Hut stories. I want to stick to the debate.
Yeah, no, go on. Tell us the Pizza Hut story.
Right. Story Michael Collins and Gareth Southgate.
They walk into Pizza Hut.
Yeah, they walk into Pizza Hut. Why the long war?
Michael Collins ordered a large, but he only got a medium.
Yeah. 6 slices are missing.
Slices. That bit's ours.
I was delivering to a council estate. 2 girls were in the lift with me. I just hear one of them go, "No, don't do it. There's a pizza guy here." I was like, "What?" Get off the lift, deliver the pizza, get back in the same lift down. It stunk of piss.
Oh.
She'd piss in the lift.
Oh.
How long was the lift ride for her that she did?
Well, it's 3 floors. I saw the thing.
Okay, well, that was a statement piss as opposed to a desperate
Don't do
one.
it. There's a pizza guy here. She was like, no, I'm going to do it.
As soon as the pizza guy leaves, I'm doing it.
Eventually needed holding back from the, just squatting in the...
One's, because do you know the thought of 30 minutes or less, that's an actual thing at Pizza Hut. You have to get there and back in 30 minutes for some sort of quota thing. I went to a house. They said they read the coupon on the phone. They didn't, so it's like that'll be 30 quid. Like, but it's 15 quid on the thing. Like, just call HQ. I could come right back. Went back there, and they're like, "Well, that's over half an hour. Fuck these time wasters. They got blacklisted." And there's a family of 5 who just wanted their pizza.
Oh,
yeah. And the day I quit, I for some reason I didn't just quit. I typed and printed out a letter saying I had to go to London for surgery.
oh my God.
All caps again.
Yeah, all caps.
4 in the morning.
So I'd love to stay here and deliver pizzas, but I have to go to London for surgery. And then I went out that night, and the people from Pizza Hut were at the same place as me, and they're like, "How's the surgery?" I had to open the shop without you yesterday.
I was
like, "Oh, open the shop. You put pepperoni in a bowl."
Surely
don't open the shop.
surely you're a delivery driver. Why does he need to open the shop?
Delivery drivers also help open up with early shifts.
Oh, right. I thought you just drove through the front of the shop.
Yeah, I've got the other keys. Yeah. You left the keys. Why do you put it on the mat? But which one of you guys thinks like pizza more?
Probably Gareth Southgate. He got money out of it.
I don't think Michael Collins would have ever even heard of
Who
pizza.
brought out a strict Irish diet, which, soda breads, stew,
yeah,
boiled potatoes,
venison.
Potatoes, your kind of gamey meats, certainly your beef and lambs, but I doubt that he would have encountered like European.
Yeah. Well, I mean, he didn't even make it to the end of the Civil War, so.
He did not. He did not.
Will Gareth Southgate make it to the end of the Euros?
Well, by the time this has come out, so anyone watching this will have more information than me, so it's a bit unfair.
No.
But okay, well, he won the Euros.
Okay, will I say that? Will we make it? No matter the result of this, will he make it to the next tournament?
I think it depends whether he wins the Euros or not. I think he should, but
who do you?
Maybe he's bored of it.
I feel like he'll go even if he wins.
You reckon go out on a high?
Yeah, I think
go on a high
and a good end to his narrative and stuff like that.
Yeah, that would be a good end.
Or maybe he'll be driving through Cork and one of his old colleagues will shoot him.
Yeah, could be that as well.
100%. Could easily be that.
Yeah, so I maybe we'll go out on a high or a low. I think he's had a good run, regardless.
Yeah, he's won more knockout games than the last 10 managers combined for England.
Yeah, that sounds right.
So he probably will be remembered in the English football history books. But who's more of a national icon for their country, Collins or Southgate?
Collins.
Probably Collins.
Let's talk about I want to hear more Irish stories, because you usually come prepped with some cool Irish stories about these rebels.
Well, Michael Collins was
He dances pretty quick with his legs.
He went to the moon as well, didn't he?
He was the third man who wasn't allowed out of the ship.
Yeah, he was the loneliest man in history.
What's it like out there, guys? They're like, it's not as cool as you think. Are you golfing?
Wait, that alien sucking your dick?
Is that Pat Brosnahan? I didn't have any street, man.
Yeah. I was on the moon for 4 minutes and turned gay. Finally someone's come to save me. It's IRL to Michael Collins on the moon. National icon.
Yeah. Michael Collins was kind of a spy master as much as and he had kind of people on the inside of Dublin Castle and different kind of
the tourist attraction?
The tourist attraction, Dublin Castle,
yeah.
What, like getting discounts?
He could get you in on a child's ticket if you were an adult, which
really cool.
Yeah. Michael Collins is used for the blue Peter badge.
I want to change my hero to Michael Collins now as well.
And various your kind of the generals of the English army would all be kind of like lords and ladies and that kind of shit. Well, lords.
Yeah.
I take that back. All like lords and shit. They'd have like estates, and he'd have the servants would be working for Michael Collins. And then when he decided to kill all the Cairo, there was a crew called the Cairo Gang.
Yeah.
They were basically assassins brought over to kill the high-ranking IRA guys. And Michael Collins was like, or we could kill you all in one day. And he wiped them all out. And there was some,
that's pretty cool.
And he did it in fairly elaborate ways. There was a couple of them that
did he paint like a tunnel on the rock face? So they drive into it.
He had like Acme TNT.
There's just a plate full of bird seeds in the middle of the
road. Anvils everywhere. Yeah.
Holds up a tiny umbrella when the rocks fall.
Sign saying help me.
Yeah. Well, he took them all out in the one morning as well, so that none of them knew that they were being targeted. So it was
yeah.
So that was.
And these were trained assassins.
They were trained assassins.
But were they not? They weren't trained the bit where you don't get killed.
Well, the thing is, right? The idea was that because in England they really kind of thought the richer you are, the better a soldier you are as well. So these guys, trained assassins, were also total fucking idiots. One of them got killed before it, trying to kill Tom Barry, a hero I've had before.
Yes.
When he jumped out the window and your man was standing there trying to light it back. And Tom Barry was like, lovely job, shoot him. And so that was his death. But of course, just because you're rich, I would say that makes you probably less equipped to be a good fighter.
Sorry to interject. So let's get some more questions in. You have a day to spend with your hero. What do you do?
Oh, by God. I'd be down the pub anyway. I think my guy.
Yeah, he just runs into you.
He'd have some great fucking stories.
Yeah,
so I'd just be picking his brain. I don't think that we'd be down fucking Thorpe Park or anything.
Right. he's already been.
He's already been.
Yeah. I could get you for cheap though.
Even on a child's ticket.
He's probably too short for the. Back in them days, people were smaller. I
want to go with Samurai.
I believe he was quite big. I'm only joking.
Yeah. Gareth Southgate.
I don't need to do a whole day.
Let's say
why is Harry Kane dropping so deep?
Let's say you can choose the afternoon or the evening.
Probably the evening. Again, go to the pub with him. It's nice to have a designated driver. I think.
If you could do anything with your guys, but it's not in the pub.
Oh. I am stumped. I go to Topper Social.
We'll go down Westfield, checking the card factory.
Go to the Build-A-Bear workshop.
Yeah.
Do you think he still gets a discount at Pizza Hut?
But what, from the grave? Southgate, sorry, not Collins.
Michael Collins
gets discounts.
It's because of his Italian accent.
Yeah.
Collins will go in.
Well, Italy's the island of Europe. Whatever that fucking means.
Yeah.
Is it?
I think Ireland is the Ireland of Europe.
Yeah. Ireland is the England of Ireland.
You could do some cool shit with Southgate.
You'd surely get him to introduce you to the players. Like, hey, any chance I could come and watch a training?
Yeah, can I come watch training?
Can I get a ticket to the final that you're not in?
Still be going.
I'd like to see France versus Holland.
Yeah,
I mean,
get to hang out with him and Steve Holland. Oh, do you think Steve Holland is torn of who he wants to win tonight?
Yeah, probably.
Because, he's English, but his name is Holland.
Yeah. It's like how you're English, but because your name is Green, you have to pretend to be Irish.
Yeah.
It is spelt wrong, so that's the Irish bit. Yeah.
Like how Britney Spears was a big fan of Ivan the Terrible.
The film 300 touched her.
Yeah. Unlike her sister who was touched by Nickelodeon stuff.
Which Richard Osman knew about, probably.
Burn in Hell, Dan Schneider.
This is getting very meta.
Yeah. Once again, we're rapidly running out of time. We could talk about Michael Collins for days, and we could talk about Gareth Southgate for another 20 minutes, maybe. How would you impress your hero?
Ooh.
Well, is it stuff that I can do or stuff that like?
Well, it
has to be something you can do.
Backflips is off the table.
Like stuff you can do. Not like, watch this, you point at a building, it blows up.
That would really impress my guy. If you could pull that one out of the bag, he'd be like, this would have saved me a lot of time.
You can do that. Like, it takes a lot of planning. That's pretty cool power.
It'd be so funny. It's just like you just blow up building like that, and then someone's just doing backflips. Look at me! Michael. You're like a little kid in like an apple pie.
How'd you do a backflip?
Oh man, I don't know. I'm so scared I'll just land on my face.
Luke Hall,
I don't even get that.
Huh?
Luke Hall, the little weirdo, can do him.
Luke Hall can do it.
Yeah.
Shout out to Luke Hall.
Yeah, shout out to Luke Hall.
You little weirdo.
You're a little weirdo, Luke Hall. I love you.
Yeah.
But you're a little weirdo. With your backflips and sobriety.
Look at me, Michael. I can do backflips and I'm sober. So I'll be with you in a minute, boy. Blow up another building. Boom. It's like like if you're at a dinner party, someone that has like a genius kid, like solves a Rubik's Cube, like, then you kick up to like do a little dance,
farting noises under the armpit.
I'm going to tell you now, with absolute certainty, if I showed Michael Collins the internet, he'd be pretty impressed. I'd be like, porn. Have you heard about porn, Michael?
Jeez. I could have had sex in one West prison.
I mean, I think Gareth Southgate would be impressed by
Gareth Southgate would be like, whoa. You can do a backflip? And the world's destroying behind him now. Whoa, I do a backflip in the knees.
As long as I have a trampoline.
Yo, Trent, come over here. Look at this.
Adam's friend Luke Hall can do a backflip.
Looks like I'm a bit tired. I'm kind of like, no.
I just bring fellow comedian Luke Hall in and go, watch this. Yeah, that's how I'd impress him.
Yeah. Luke gets a bit tired, so at the end he's like, no. One more backflip. I'm kind of tired, guys.
Do you think he'd be impressed if I did most of the rapping to the song Bad Touch by the Bloodhound?
It does seem to me that you can't just say that and not do it.
Well, that's exactly what I was planning on doing for, copyright.
Would you frame it as like, I can do most of it?
I can do most of it.
I can only do the bit where he says, you and me, baby.
That was the rapid bits I could do, yeah.
That might be all right. That might get the attention away from the burning building.
The rubble that was London.
Would he be impressed by that?
Well, I haven't spoken to him personally, yeah.
Or table football. If I beat him at table football.
Well, actually, he would be impressed by
table football, that would be your way to victory on this one.
I keep forgetting I'm very good at that.
You're ridiculously good at it. It's annoying.
Well, did you see me play when I had my thumb in a cast? Mm-hmm. So I could only use these 2 fingers. I couldn't use my thumb, and I'd still played like that. Still won.
Nice.
Yeah.
And I beat
my then boss. I liked your technique there.
A lot of people did.
Final arguments.
Okay, a nation's freedom is of far more import than the potential victory of a team in the Euros. Not even the certain victory. In fact, I would say the very uncertain victory. Michael Collins took a nation that was on its knees, poor, no weapons, managed to somehow win a war against the biggest imperial force on earth at the time. No more arguments necessary.
He fought Atlantis. I have a fish with a gun. Blah, blah, blah.
Gareth Southgate has... can I do multiple answers for this, depending on how we...
Yes, please.
Get on. Yeah, so Gareth Southgate has ended... What are you doing? What are you doing?
We're all doing this?
What is happening? Gareth Southgate has ended 60 years of hurt, or he's come closer than ever to ending 60 years of hurt. Nearly ended 60 years of hurt. Is it 60 years?
56.
It's 58.
Yeah. 58, sorry.
Yeah, 58. We'll call it 60 for good measure.
The hurt
starts today.
Thank you.
He's done really well as an England. He's actually brought belief back. Like when we used to go to tournaments, we were cynical.
No, you see, that's where you're wrong. England fans have always been certain of their victory right up until the moment of their loss.
Yeah, but
golden generation.
First tournament, he wasn't.
I'd argue 2008 to 2018, we were conscious of being shit.
Yeah.
We're the golden generation.
Yeah, well, we'd had 10. Well, the golden generation kind of really took the wind out of our sails. when you had the golden generation for 3 or 4 tournaments together. Well, actually, they weren't together that long. 2004, 6, and then some of them were still around in 10.
Yeah, but
because we didn't qualify in 8. Beckham was already out by 8. The golden maybe 2002. Some of them were involved, but yeah.
So we all know that Lampard and Gerrard couldn't play together.
Yeah,
they could have been a 4-3-3, which they were both playing at club level. He also should have joined Chelsea instead of staying at Liverpool, and then they could have got better at playing together. Anyway,
but he wanted to join Chelsea.
He did, yeah. But the local kind of gangster stopped.
I love
the council.
That Roy Keane rant where he's talking about Steven Gerrard. He's like, oh, everybody says one club man. He was in the car on his way down to London. Exactly. Give me a break.
He brought hope back anyway,
baby.
Even if people don't like his tactics, his overall, what he's done overall for English football has been good.
Good. Yes, inspiring words from both of you. Once again, it's one of the toughest decisions of my life. And yesterday I had to pick between rice or naan.
Did you turn off the live support on your nan again?
In order to plug in the rice cooker.
a very cool thing to say to someone who's never met any of their grandparents.
Oh, take that, Adam.
So is that changing my decision? No, because once again you've picked an English person. Why would I ever give Gareth Southgate the win?
Yeah.
I'm tempted to give it a maybe. Do we rematch this? No, it's Michael Collins.
Thank you very much, Pat.
Yeah, king of the dance, Michael Collins.
The dance.
Yeah, he does that weird shit, right?
He invented flossing, didn't he, Michael Collins?
Yeah, the famous dentist, Michael Collins. Thank you for enjoying this podcast. Adam Green.
Yeah, thanks very much. Please like and subscribe. Tell a friend.
Thank you.
Yeah, please like and subscribe on YouTube, Spotify, Apple Podcasts.
Acast.
Anyway, you can do Acast. Anyone like it, leave a review, leave nice comments. Tell your friends.
Grab someone's phone down the pub and just sort of press subscribe on their phone.
If
Hugh's not allowed to do that anymore. He's been warned too many times.
But I still will do it.
Slap my hand in the drawer and I wouldn't feel it. Goodbye, everyone.
Thanks for listening, bye.